If you have, let's say, a Word document or a video file or an audio file or a Photoshop file, and you have that saved inside your Google Drive. If you're working on that file offline and then eventually reconnect back to the internet, Google is going to synchronize that file back up to Google Drive Online. When I reconnect to the internet, will the work I did offline be added to the online version, so both will be the same? So if you're working with a Google document offline, all of your changes are saved in the Chrome browser. And from that Chrome browser, you can allow all of the changes to just automatically uploaded and updated to Google. If you've got multiple people working on a document, basically when they work on the document based on the timestamp, those changes will be applied to the document online. So maybe you're working on a spreadsheet, two people edit one of the cells. Whoever was the last person to change that cell, that person's change will overwrite the person before if both of those happened offline and they are added back to the online version of the document. But you always have revision history with Google Documents, which saves every keystroke and every cell change on a spreadsheet, so you can always refer back to them, who made the change, what time the change was made, and if someone's change overrode another person's change, well, you can fix it there again. So that's very useful for Google Documents. What about working with other documents? So if you have, let's say, a Word document or a video file or an audio file or a Photoshop file, and you have that saved inside your Google Drive. If you're working on that file offline and then eventually reconnect back to the internet, Google is going to synchronize that file back up to Google Drive Online. But it's not necessarily going to merge changes word for word or pixel for pixel with other files online if someone else has changed an online file. It's going to overwrite a new version of the file because Google just sees it as a full new version. It's not going to merge just the changes. Now, you do have 30 days of versions for non-Google files that are kept in Google Drive. To find those, you can go to your Google Drive, you right-click on a non-Google file, and then you look for the version history, and it will show you different versions of a file that have been uploaded. But for the most part, you are only going to need the latest version of a file, except in the instance where multiple people are working on the same file at the same time. So if you're making offline edits and someone else is editing on that same file at the same time, potentially offline as well, be mindful of the changes that you are making and maybe give that person a heads up. Hey, this is a file that I work on offline from time to time. Please don't overwrite my stuff. Of course, where possible, a strong recommendation is always to use Google Format Files. Google Format Files are better at error handling because they're going to merge your changes into the one file. And you've got that full revision history, which is very easy to find multiple different versions of your files and always go back to them.
If you need more help with what we've covered in this video, itGenius provides support services to businesses all over the world with problems just like this. Click the link below to get started.